I think sustainability in general is important because we need to look after the environment. Solar is part of our goal to be more sustainable, both for our family but also for Bethells Beanz. And we use containers for our cafes that we refill. We go to markets and we've got refilling stations. We supply to customers that have refilling stations. And so our energy usage is part of that whole picture. And solar is a logical choice for us to be more sustainable for both the family and in Bethells Beanz.
We use organic beans, reducing the waste like Peter says. And now we can add renewable energy. But there is a lot of electrical activities that we use during the roasting, or computer work as well, all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, now we can use the solar panels for that.
So we've got photovoltaic cells on the roof, about 6 kilowatts, and we've got a SMILE converter system and a SMILE 5 kilowatt battery. And that's very important for us because it means we are more independent from the grid. We have had the occasional outages here because we live in a rural area and it happens. And when it now happens, our roastery can continue to function, which is very important, so we don't lose our roast in the middle of a power outage.
Cost-wise, that our electricity bill has been reduced significantly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good to be eco-friendly that way and support the environment and the beautiful environment that we live in here in Bethells as well.
It's the only place we have. It's the place we leave to our children and their children to look after. So the only way to make it livable for us is to be more sustainable.
The other thing is, if there's lots and lots of sunlight and we're not here the whole day, for instance, whatever you generate on the day, if you don't use it, the power companies buy it back and it will be used elsewhere. So it's making full use of the sunlight basically. Oh, okay, let me see. I would say the two blends that we provide, there's either the Matuku blend, which is a darker full body, like a dark chocolate flavor notes, a roast with beans from mainly Colombia, and then there is our home blend, the tea hanger blend, which is the environment we live and we roast in, which is a more medium roasted coffee and has beautiful aromas and hints of caramel to it. Whatever they like in the coffee, yeah, they can pick and choose.
We've got a loyal following for some specialty roasts as well. So our Ethiopian coffee, we always have people ordering that.
Yeah.
We've coffee from Papua New Guinea, and we've got a lot of people ordering those because they really like that kind of flavor. So part of the ingredient also is very high quality beans. And have invested a lot of time and research into optimizing the flavors from those beans, and that results in a really good taste into the cup. And to confirm that, we then measure the coffee. So there's certain qualities you can measure at the end of the roast, like the color and something called dissolved solids. And so we do that regularly to make sure that we still maintain that safe color.
Bean temperature, environmental temperature is going well.
Fair trade and organic is a lot easier these days. Previously you had to search for those products and now they're everywhere. So it's a choice people can make and it's easier to implement it. In terms of solar, definitely recommend to look into it.
Yeah.
For us it worked from a sustainability perspective, but also cost saving, which is important both for our company but also for the family. And we're pleasantly surprised from the solar group, particularly the level of expertise, the advice we had, because we had lots of questions and they were all answered. And we ended up with a system that functions really well for us.